Man, I swear, if you could put a picture next to the word failure and a picture next to the word desperate and a picture next to the word awful, it still wouldn't be enough words in the dictionary that have a negative connotation to describe what WWE is doing, ladies and gentlemen. So that means, welcome to your WWE SmackDown Road Dogg is Dead review. It is your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Big Dub.
Y'all know I rarely have pregame thoughts, but we got to do this tonight. All of the questions, cut the chat room off. All of the questions that needed answers, all of the problems that needed solving, all of the the good that needed to turn into great going into this WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
Is not happening. I don't care if you are the biggest WWE fan touching planet Earth right now. This is objectively and unequivocally the worst wrestling product I have ever seen. I can say that with every bit of air that flows through my body and that flows through this beautiful planet we call Earth. This is the worst wrestling product to ever exist. I said a couple weeks back, WWE fans can't use the WCW 2000 example anymore when it comes to describing how bad something is in wrestling because 2026 WWE absolutely shits on WCW 2000 with how bad it is. Now, of course, there was a drone off camera when we weren't live that was like, you can't even compare it to that. You know what? You're right. I can't compare it to it. This is a whole different galaxy of bad. This is a completely different universe of bad. Y'all love that word universe so much. Y'all love being a part of it because y'all love corporately created terms. There is nothing that I have ever seen in the history of watching professional wrestling. I got 3 decades of watching professional wrestling. I have never seen anything this bad. Ever. 3+ if you count my, how do I say this? My game tape research. Really, the wrestling, with the wrestling I've studied, I really got about 4 or 5 decades. You know, a professor don't got to know everything about the planet in order to motherfucking teach everything about the planet. They just got to go to school for it. You didn't have to be born during the Big Bang to be able to talk about planet Earth. You didn't have to be born during the Big Bang to talk about dinosaurs' existence. So in case there's anybody else that wants to come here passive-aggressively and tell me that I'm wrong because, it's not nearly as bad. What do you know? I'm just going to say it again. This is the worst professional wrestling product to ever touch this earth. Now, if you want me to explain how, come into a live stream and ask me how. I will break it down in great detail. I feel like I've done that the last 6 going on 7 years. Actually, I think officially as of today, if I'm not mistaken, it is 7 years. So for the past 7 years, I've been explaining in great detail what makes this product so terrible, so nauseating, so rage-inducing. Now, I could tell you go watch the game tape, but again, this is an open mic to all of the WWE fans, the drones, the Fairwalkers alike, all of y'all. Challenge me. Give me a reason to explain what makes this product so bad. You know why? Because it will be one of the easiest things I think I've ever had to say on a microphone. This is not an overreaction. I'm not as invested as you all. This is not an overreaction. We're not fanboys, so it's not, oh, my favorite lost or my favorite didn't do that. Nope. We are watching this through an analytical lens, and we always will. This product is a black hole. This product is a black hole with the music artist Bjork coming out of the fucking black hole. Some way, somehow, even though sound doesn't exist in a black hole, nor does it exist in space. This product is like a black hole with Yoko Ono fucking records blaring out of it. Because at least I've heard Bjork hold a fucking note. That's an insult. We don't come here to lie. We don't come here to pat you on the head and protect your feelings about this product and sugarcoat and go, no, well, actually, this was, it was pretty bad, but we still found this in it. No. Wrestling is not a scavenger hunt.
Mm-mm.
I'm tired of you WWE fans lowering the bar. Pro wrestling should not be a scavenger hunt. It should either be good or bad. Sometimes, ever so rarely, it can be in between. But this product is none of those things. It's off the scale awful. I think a lot of WWE fans would be happy if the WWE was even in the conversation of good or bad. Lord knows we would, because it'd make our Mondays and Fridays a little bit more enjoyable. Because at least if it was just bad, we could have some entertainment value. We don't got to leave these reviews with goddamn migraines describing this fucking garbage. We have now, don't get me wrong, me and Werner have abandoned all hope on this product becoming good.
Mm-hmm.
And truth be told, they've given us every reason to believe so. And they've given you, WWE fan, every reason to believe so. But instead, y'all want to cut on podcasters that are going to do gimmicks, funny voices, all this stuff. Because you know what? Even though they're criticizing it, you could kind of giggle at them. You feel like they're beneath you because it's like, oh yeah, they're criticizing it, but listen to him do that funny voice. Or y'all listen to these half-steppers that they'll go for about 70% through their show going, man, look, this show was objectively bad, whoop-de-whoop. And then, out of nowhere, they'll some way, somehow break the fucking laws of percentages and make 90% of the rest of the show about how good it was. This is what y'all do to cope. This is why y'all don't like us. This is why we're not in the algorithm. This is why y'all attack our streams. And I'm here to tell you right now, I have reached I don't give a fuck stages when it comes to how bad this is. If you don't like what I'm saying about the product, click off the stream. I truly do not give a fuck. We have to call it what it is. And y'all need to do y'all fucking part too, man. Let's get into this motherfucking shit, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang. Show up and show out. Man, get this shit popping, bro. Get this shit popping. Straight up. And we got a job to do. Bring you beautiful people the news, holding one special, dumbass, accountable, and bring you facts, data, and statistics as we go, because that's what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we are going to do tonight, especially. I want to get through this shit. So let's get into the news. Unbelievable.
So I'm bringing back the return of dumbass news. And I'm going to do a twofer. Aleister Black said his return to WWE has been a resounding success, and CM Punk believes he's at the top of his game.
Do I even need to say it? Do I even need to say it? Do I like it? I feel like I don't even need to say it. Y'all know what I'm going to say. Just everybody else just say it for me. All together, children. Go ahead.
The lies. The lies. That's all it is. It's just the lying. Why would you lie to not only your fan base, but to yourself? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Werner, I said this a while back. It's almost like to work in WWE is to work in a state of delusion. I said this not that long ago. I said this probably like January.
Yeah.
I said that in January, guys. I said to work in WWE is almost to work under a state of delusion. You have to say the most delusional, brain dead shit. You have to. It's mandatory. Like, it's almost like it's on the contract. You have to go in interviews and say the dumbest stuff. And they only feed these interviews to people that fucking consume it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wish CM Punk would have came on this show saying that goof ass shit. I wish CM Punk would have came on this show talking that noise. I'd have been like, dude, what? You're gassed 3 minutes into matches. If that.
Right.
What are you talking about? What are you on about, as they say in the UK? What are you on about? WWE will never give their talents to us for an interview. Ever. Ever. Our platform could have 1 million followers. They would never get, if they ever, well, because we know they actually watched our show.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they watch our stuff. They know. We not letting that shit fly. That shit is going on our no-fly list. That's not happening. I would have challenged Aleister Black immediately. Dude, you haven't done shit. You can't be real. Say you came back to kick it with your wife, make a bag, and watch your wife stare at Randy Orton like she want to fuck him. Because, oh yeah, don't think I ain't peeped that shit. Because she ain't a white boy. She like that shit. You came back to be a well-paid cuck for WWE, bro. Call a spade a spade. Somebody might say, why would he go in the interview and admit that? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it for y'all because I saw a few people say, we don't believe you. You need more people. You're not fooling anybody. See him, hypocrite. You're not fooling anybody, Alistair LED Light. You're not fooling anybody. Because you ain't Aleister Black no more. We can see you, motherfucker. You are in glowing light. Dog, you'd almost be better off going back to the knock on my door gimmick at this point. But wait, no, I'm going to be backstage saying mysterious soliloquies to any wrestler that I stroll across. Like, what? That's success? Now, if you want to say the bag you getting off of WWE is a success, okay, cool. But homie, career-wise, you are at the worst point that you have ever been. And your bitch know it too. The moment you see your woman making googly eyes at another man, you lost her. I'm giving free game to the fellas right now. You lost that girl. That girl is gone. That hypergamy has kicked in. So I doubt your wife even respects you, homie. First of all, you just a fetish to her. Because I have not met many Boricuas that are into white boys. I'm just going to tell you the God's honest truth. You think she wouldn't jump on the next tatted older white dude if she could? All he got to do is have the right bag. And then CM Punk, god damn, dude. You are the poster child of we don't believe you. You need more people in 2026. You are the poster child. Dude, if I had a book of we don't believe you, you need more people, you would be on the cover by yourself. We don't want to see your broken down, half-talented wife win titles when you got all of these young women on the roster that deserve opportunities. We don't want to see your old broken down ass, hypocritical ass running around with a world championship when you are a bum skino that, again, cannot last in that ring for longer than 3 goddamn minutes. You've been carried by every opponent you've been in that ring with since you came back. You've been getting pantsed on the microphone like a fat fucking nerd in goddamn grade school. You getting pantsed every time you step out in front of a camera. And now you're pantsing your own self by sitting here lying in interviews talking about some, oh, well, you know, I'm the best I've ever. Dude, you ain't the best of nothing. Homie, you wouldn't be the best if everybody on this planet died. I'm pretty sure there's a squirrel out there that would still be better. I'm tired of the delusion. I'm tired of the fake shit. I'm tired of drones. I'm just tired of everything that is all-encompassing when it comes to WWE and what it takes to cover it. I'm tired of it all. It's fake. It's performative. It's corn. It's everything that deserves to die in professional wrestling. Give your fucking take. I'm done.
Both of these are ridiculous on every level. Every fucking level. Aleister Black, you have done exactly zero. I don't know how you can go out there and be this delusional to say, it's a resounding success. My career has been awesome since. No, you've spent most of it in catering. Let's be real. And I bet you Damian Priest felt bad for you and gave you a bone. That's why you guys had a little feud. And CM Punk, my God, retire. You can't last more than 3 minutes, and it's getting less every time we see you in the ring that you blow up. It's pathetic. It is fucking pathetic.
And this is the type of stuff I try not to get into because I know there's going to be some wrestler that goes, you weren't in the business. Plot twist, I actually was at one point. Let me explain this to you. I know, and here's how you know I was in the business. I know that in-ring cardio is a completely different thing from regular cardio. I know it's two completely different things. I guarantee you, if you toss me in the ring right now, I could still give you 7 minutes without blowing up. Right now. I just did fucking an hour of cardio before we even went live. Now, again, I know there's 2 different types of cardio, but 1 hour of real life cardio probably equates to about 15 to 20 minutes of in-ring cardio. And I'm sure there's some wrestlers watching right now that will be like, oh yeah, he's right. I don't respect WWE wrestlers right now. I don't respect them. Nothing that comes out of their mouth is authentic, genuine, or honest. They are corporately controlled robots that are given canned talking points, and the interviewers are given canned talking points. I hate the structure of WWE. I hate how corporate they are. I cannot stand the interviews that WWE wrestlers give. It's all bad. Now, we'll talk about the product when we get to the product. But again, I am at my wit's end. And again, to all you WWE fans, you drones, and you fair walkers, if you want a review where somebody does a funny voice and it kind of takes away from the criticism, or you want somebody that's going to half step and not go all the way with their criticism, again, plenty of shows to watch. Cut us the fuck off. I do not want you in here. You do not have to comment. I promise you don't. I don't want you as a viewer. I don't care if that led to us only having one viewer. I still wouldn't want you in here. Because to go against the grain in favor of WWE in 2026, it's, you know what? I almost said something that almost got us canceled. That's how you know I'm annoyed by this fucking product and everything that surrounds it. Like, it just, oh. Buddy. Jesus Christ. All right. I don't even want to get into this, but y'all love it. It is a portion of the show that we have been doing for quite some time now. So if you know what portion of the show is coming up, I need y'all to go ahead and drop that in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to, because again, you're not interested in engaging with the stream, that's cool. I'm going to tell your useless ass anyway. It's time for us to hold one special dumbass accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let's go.
This is from Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
This is from a dirt sheet, since we're not giving out shout outs to dirt sheets. For context, I'm guessing this is a storyline idea. They say, and I quote, one day Renee Salmon Croquette will say, I have been trying to get in contact with Moxley's camp, but they were unresponsive. Tony Schiavone said, wait, what? Aren't you his wife? Then we get hints that Mox and Marina are getting closer. In the end, Mox and Renee get back together. Wrestling needs a scandalous storyline.
Dumbass! Warner, this would be the same type of fan that'll wonder why wrestlers don't want to interact if it's not in a formal setting.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the same person. I swear. These will be the same people that when they approach a wrestler at a fucking In-N-Out burger and the wrestler's like, hey man, fuck off. They'll be like, I don't understand why that wrestler acted like that towards me. People like you. People like you are the reason why autograph sessions cost way too much for the average fan, at least on that side. And y'all know what side I'm talking about. This is why. I remember when you could go to WrestleMania Access. You paid a fee, you could damn near meet every wrestler in there. The only exceptions would be somebody like Stone Cold or like The Undertaker or, you know, but like other than that, you could meet any main roster wrestler. The first time I met Naomi, it was for free. I just walked up. She was at a table. Just walked up. I got the picture to prove it. This is why that's not a thing anymore. Y'all know that, right? That's why the convention business has gone through the roof, because a lot of these wrestlers don't want to meet y'all in non-formal settings because y'all are fucking weird. Y'all are creeps. Look at the Liv Morgan situation. Look at the Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville situation. I could keep going. I could keep going. Y'all are lame ass dork weirdos. That's the first thing I thought of as you read that. When I just thought about, this is why wrestlers don't really fuck with the fans like that no more.
Mm-hmm. And again, this is the only entity that this happens to, or only industry that this happens. You don't see this in football. You don't see this in basketball or hockey or baseball or even soccer.
I'm about to hit them off with some knowledge, just in case there's anybody in here that thinks that, oh, look, it's just Mr. Angry Ranting Black Man. I'm going to hit y'all off with some real knowledge real quick. Watch this. I used to go to Attitude Era shows with my mom at the Rosemont Horizon in Rosemont, Illinois. And wrestlers like The Rock would step out of their rental car driving out, park it, like pull it over, pull the car over, and sign about 50, 60 autographs. The Rock. Let me just say that again. The Rock. As much of a dickhead as he was back then, one time I even saw Shawn Michaels do it. Now, Triple H has always been a prick. Triple H would be the guy that would stand over Shawn Michaels while he was signing autographs. And the one person that'd be like, hey, Triple H, gotta get an autograph? He'd kind of be like, no. Triple H has always been a prick. Now I'm speaking from experience. Triple H has always been a prick. Because even Kevin Nash, who seems like the ultimate prick, at least back then.
Mm-hmm.
Again, dude would come out there, he would sign 50, 60 autographs. People like what Werner just read is, again, a reason of why that's not a thing anymore. Yeah, Triple H will walk over with Shawn Michaels' bags wrapped around his shoulders, his duffel bag wrapped around his shoulders, and stand over Shawn Michaels while he actually signs autographs. And I would dare him. Anybody, because y'all passed our one of our streams around in the Gmail thread over there, send this directly to him. Have him come on the show and tell me I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
Have him come on the show and tell me I'm lying. This is one moment where I wish my mother was still with us, because if she was in the comment section, she'd be saying that is 100% true. He has always been a smug prick. Always. I'm tired of it, dude. I'm fed up. I'm so fed up. Everything surrounding WWE is just nuclear waste. Now it's time for me to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. Now, Werner, I always say on this show, instead of worrying about the product that they consume that is the worst thing on television, the worst wrestling product to ever exist, they worry about all the wrong things. I always say this about drones. Y'all, and Werner for next time, because I know you probably didn't remember, we ain't saying names on Drone Accountability no more. Again, we're not giving people free publicity no more.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, shit, I must have missed that.
No, I said a dirt sheet because we're not giving names out.
Oh, word up. Appreciate you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one comes from someone on Twitter, and I'm sure most of y'all saw this. I'm not giving out a name, and you don't type that name in the comment section. If you type the name in the comment section, I swear to God, I'm packing you up. I don't care how long you've been watching the show, I'm packing you up. So we're going to get the band hammer ready. But I'm sure most of y'all saw this. So Swerve Strickland was misquoted in an interview about saying something about John Cena and how he can out-rap him or whatever the case may be. I don't even bother to read things that come from this publication. To which this person replied, look, I ain't going to pretend to be an expert in the music business, but until Swerve has a diamond album to his name, I don't think he has room to criticize somebody who does. John was a rapper first. He became a wrestler, and Stephanie, and he spelled Stephanie wrong, noticed his skills by chance, and that's what made his career explode. But he's always been a rapper. He's also a battle rap. Father fucking God. Loaded Lux is a fucking battle rapper, you goddamn uncultured idiot. God damn it. Maybe I was just raised to not speak on things I don't know nothing about. There's more. Meaning going against him would be foolish. What the fuck is... dude, what am I reading? I can't finish it. I'm sorry, I can't finish it. I know that's a first on Drone account, but I can't finish it. I can't. I'm just going to hit the button. I can't. I literally cannot finish reading it. I'm already on edge. I can't finish reading it. We already had to sit through 3 hours of SmackDown. I can't. Sorry, y'all. I can't. Cannot. This is why revisionist history, WWE documentaries were such a bad thing for the complexities and intricacies of professional wrestling fandom.
Mm-hmm.
This is why. Because this person actually believes what they're saying. This person actually believes what the fuck they said. Let that sit on your spirit. And John Cena doesn't have a fucking diamond album. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're talking about an industry I actually work in. And I'm glad Swerve was checking motherfuckers. 93 Octane 67. I know you new in here, but no skipping ahead. We'll get to it when we get to it. We still at the beginning parts of our show. I'm going to tell you what John Cena actually was. He was an extra in Ready to Rumble. He was a failed bodybuilder. He was a failed football player. The only place where an unathletic fuckstain like John Cena could have ever succeeded with his look was a Vince McMahon ran WWE. Which is why he also fought so fucking hard to make sure he cut any throat possible to maintain the spot that he had. WWE fans are disillusioned idiots for the most part. Let's stop. Like, can we stop? He's a battle. I will smack you across your face. A battle. Are you joking? Like I said, Loaded Lux, Murder Mook, Calico, Rum Nitty, Passwords, Jen, Remy Ma at one point. These are battle rappers. Serious Jones. Those are look them up. Those are battle rappers. Anything to get a white boy to infringe upon black culture, boy, y'all take any opportunity, don't y'all? You ain't finna revise that history on my watch. And I'm gonna address this too. Oh no, I'm gonna say that for Monday. I'm gonna say that for Monday. I'm gonna save that for Monday. I'm gonna save that for Monday. Fuck my life. Now, what I'm going to do after this review is over, I'm going to get a meal made for me. Something you WWE incels know nothing about. I'm going to get massaged. I'm going to watch a good-ass movie. Even if I watch a bad one, it'd be better than WWE. I could pick any David Spade movie ever and it'd be better than WWE. I could pick any Pauly Shore movie ever and it'd be better than WWE. You know what? I'll go further. Warner's about to cringe on this one. I could pick any Andy Dick movie and it'd be better than WWE. And then I'm going to get my dick sucked. And then I'm going to fuck for as many rounds as I want to. I'm going to do whatever I need to do after that on the woman of most of y'all's dreams. And I'm going to absolutely purge this show from my mind. But in the interim, we're going to analyze this show and we're going to talk about it, considering I had to waste 3 hours watching it. And if you don't like what the fuck I got to say, you weird ass, dork ass WWE versions, say it live. Don't do it after no stream, because I'm just going to pack you up. Don't do it after no stream. Say it now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because most of the time, y'all are holding y'all peace because ain't nobody else holding your peace. I'm giving you a moment. Before we get into SmackDown, Werner, I am giving them a moment. Speak now. Oh, nothing? Nothing? I feel like I've given them enough time. I'm waiting. Because y'all sure got these little slick comments after we ain't live no more.
Mm-hmm.
Say it now. And the reason why y'all do that is because y'all know if y'all came in the stream live, y'all get debunked. And then you'd have to troll out like most of y'all do. So I'm going to start giving drone breaks. I'm going to give y'all a moment before we get into every show to come in here and air y'all grievances. From here on out. Going once. Going twice. Bet. Let's get into the show that smacks us down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get into SmackDown.
All righty, we kicked off with a recap of Elimination Chamber again. We then go to the ring where Randy Orton opens the show and gives a long-winded promo about his fucking career and how he's only made evented WrestleMania twice.
Watch this, Warren. I'm going to make your life easier. Trick Williams comes out. He RKO's Trick Williams.
That's what I was about to say next.
By the way, that's for all you people that were saying on social media, Trick Williams, with how over he is, which, by the way, it's just the chant that's over, not him.
Yep.
And it's not even his chant, by the way. It's the Memphis Grizzlies chant, which came from the movie Hustle and Flow, starring Terrence Howard, from the song Whoop That Trick. It became a Memphis anthem, unironically. Now, if you drones consumed anything outside of WWE, you would know that. But most of you are uncultured dorks that only consume WWE. So I just had to address that. But this was for everybody who's saying Trick Williams should win the Chamber. I don't know how many times y'all got to be told, sit the fuck down and get slapped across the face before y'all realize this company don't give a fuck about what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Then we go to Nick Aldis' office. Carmelo Hayes wanted to know who his challenger was, and then he wanted to be surprised. Up next, U.S. title open challenge, Carmelo Hayes versus Dr. Wagner Jr. in the slowest motherfucking match I have ever seen a luchador do. To which Carmelo Hayes retained with a nothing but net.
Isn't his name overall the son of Dr. Wagner Jr.? Because he's the third?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure we're accurate at the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this match was boring as shit. It was boring. And Werner, here's what we're going to do. We just going to say the match, go to the result, and then we'll talk about the match.
Okay.
Yeah, the match was boring, and it's because, again, the WWE style does not lend itself to wrestling. It lends itself to itself. It's like the bank borrowing from the bank. So when wrestlers from outside of the WWE bank come in for a loan, they get told, yeah, sure, we'll give you a loan, but it's going to be on our terms.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all this was. It was gentrified lucha libre mixed in with a squidget attempting lucha libre. It was boring. And in the whole match on commentary, they're telling you, oh, El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., he's not a prototypical luchador, he's so much bigger. Like, damn, dude, what the fuck? Let the audience get a grasp of how he works. It was like they were downplaying him before he even had a chance to fucking get off the ground. Like, here's why he's moving so slow. No, he's moving slow because the WWE style is sucky. I swear that's what they spent the whole match on commentary doing. If you're wondering why he's working the way he's working, it's because he's just bigger. No, it's not. I've seen him work before. No, it's not.
Yeah, if you guys have actually watched AAA, he works completely different.
Dude, and Psycho Clown is like the Sabu of Lucha Libre. In every match I've seen him work underneath WWE AAA, it's not even close to the same. I think Psycho Clown in AEW would be nuts.
If allowed to do what got him to the dance, yeah. But that's not going to happen.
Oh. And I swear, listening to fucking Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore, I swear it is like getting some form of ear cancer. They don't even do anything that makes you go, man, I'm really intrigued in this match just by hearing it. Like, there was a time in professional wrestling commentary, like when JR and fucking Jerry the King Lawler were on commentary. Or if you want to go back further, Heenan and Monson, like you could go back. But like, you would be outside the room and just hearing what is happening on commentary would make you literally run back into the room. When is the last time you've done that with anything related to WWE? And I'll be fair. You know what, Warren? I'll be fair. Any wrestling product in the past 20 years.
Ooh.
What's that dude that passed away? Hold on, wait. I think I got one. What's Buddy's name that passed away? I met him too. He was so cool. I know his last name is West. I don't got his first name. The guy that just recently passed away, y'all. Help me out. I'm having a brain fart.
Don West?
Don West and Mike Tenay. That's like the last time I've heard a commentary duo where I was like, what's going on there?
Yeah, right.
That's the last one. But we've already given Tony advice, dude, get rid of Excalibur pronto. Like, he served a purpose when AEW first started up. Now you need the voice of AEW. Yep. Excalibur is not the voice. He's a voice, but he's not the voice.
Yeah, you could probably put him on Collision and he'll do fine there.
Yeah, Jim Ross in his prime was the voice. Heenan in his prime was the voice. Come on now. All right, let's keep going, man.
Alrighty, up next, we got Stroganoff being interviewed about his refusal to answer Carmelo Hayes' offer to face him for the U.S. title. He said that he learned his warrior mindset from his mother, yet he keeps losing. Then The Miz showed up and interrupted him to trash talk Stroganoff. Then Kit Wilson screamed toxic, and that was pretty much it.
That was it.
Then we go to Damian Priest and Nick Aldis talking about a match. Then R-Truth showed up, and now they're a tag team. And we'll be in a Tag Team Turmoil match later tonight.
Warren, I'm about to say something. This might seem like skipping ahead, but it's not. I'm not bullshitting. Anybody else peep this? They spent most of the show, almost the entire show, explaining how nothing on the show was a thing before tonight.
Yep.
And also explaining to you why the things on the show aren't making any sense. They put more effort into explaining why things didn't make sense than to actually make them make sense. How do Werner, fuck my life. How do people watch this product?
I don't get it. I don't get it because it's dumbing people down
Werner,
more and more each week.
They literally spent a majority of this show explaining how this show made no sense.
Mm-hmm.
How nothing on the show made any sense. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not this is real. You had Wade Bear like, I don't know why R-Truth and AAR Priest are a tag team. I don't know. That it still doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. They're telling you nothing makes sense.
We weren't in the production meeting, so we don't know why this happened.
Holy fucking shit. They're telling you to your face, nothing on this show makes sense. God fucking damn it. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Lord be offense. Go.
Drew McIntyre confronted Nick Aldis, said he had time to calm down after Elimination Chamber, and didn't want to face or didn't think Cody earned his title shots. Nick Aldis said, "You went back on your word, I went back on mine. You're still fighting Cody."
Case in fucking point.
This is such trash. What's the point of even having a show?
Case in fucking point. Well, I did it because you did it. It doesn't make any sense, but I don't care. I just did it because you did. What? What? Like, are we, Werner, are we being for real? Are we being for real?
This is what happened tonight. This is what they think is real now. For SmackDown.
Dude, they're literally telling you, don't watch this show. Nothing will make sense. They're telling you.
Where is USA Network all of a sudden? Where is USA Network to go? What the fuck was that?
They were too busy being fucking wimpy kitty baby whiners about how the new metrics were read.
Yeah, that's true.
You're hitting our advertising dollars. Oh my God. Which, by the way, shows you these TV networks have no interest in putting the best possible shows they can on these networks for you guys.
Right.
Instead of going, hey, let's make these shows better, or force these studios and these people we work with to make the shows better so the ratings reflect higher on the new system. No, let's just cry and complain to fix it. Like fucking Karens and Kens. Go.
Up next, we get the Irresistible Force Championship celebration. A bunch of nothing.
It was a nothing burger.
Yeah, it was a complete nothing burger. Long story short, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss took on Julia and Kiana James.
And guess what, y'all? Charlotte wins. LOL. Motherfucking L. And Werner, who did she pin?
She pinned Julia.
Julia. Fuck Hat Man. Leave. Make like a fucking tree and leave. Ricochet was right. They ruin legacies. It wasn't even but 2 years ago, Julia was considered the top woman in professional wrestling.
Yet here we are. Cold as shit.
And this was, man, goddamn, this match was such a fucking slow burn.
Mm-hmm. Here's another thing. Can we just take away the Intercontinental and the Women's U.S. titles?
They mean nothing.
They mean absolutely fucking nothing.
Wait, whoa. Stop. Offsides. Clipping. 3 seconds in the key. Wait. Somebody gonna have to refresh. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Julia's U.S. champion?
Yes.
That is sad. That is sad. I tell y'all all the time that they book to try to swerve and to try to get moments. And I also tell y'all they book to try to make it seem like they're the smartest people in the room. They heard the rumblings that Julia is being wasted in WWE, and they was like, joke's on you. We put the U.S. belt on her. She's not being wasted. Ha ha, you were wrong. We were right. Werner. I didn't even remember the girl had the damn belt.
I didn't until I saw it on her waist when she walked out there.
Jesus. Lord, deliver me, Jesus. Lord. This company. This goddamn company. Go.
Jelly Roll congratulated Randy Orton might show up next week.
Who gives a fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about no fucking old Zempic country singing motherfucker. I don't care. With his fucking Mickey Mouse face tattoos. I don't fucking care. Nobody gives a shit about Jelly Roll. And if you take a picture with him, you only take a picture with him because you heard he was popping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to some of you wrestlers I saw taking pictures with him. Half y'all can't name 3 Jelly Roll songs, but you want to take a picture with him because you thought he had some clout. Y'all so fake. Wait,
Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn apologized for being a female to him and still acted like a fucking female.
And I don't know if this is a new comment. I feel like I've seen that name before in here. Maybe I'm wrong. But Ryu Ken 28 said WWE has sucked since 2009. I think you could actually go back a little further.
2005.
Yeah. I think I firmly believe you could go back a little further. And to respond to Killer Red, real quick. They're not going to give Julia a promo that everyone can understand or work to her strengths because WWE does not work to talent's strengths. Unless they choose you, you don't get to shine.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Continue.
Alrighty, they showed a clip of Trick Williams on the Breakfast Club. Apparently, it is better to be a WWE superstar than a football player.
Motherfucker, if you don't stop.
That's what it sounded like to me.
And then what doofus is well, we know. The doofus son-in-law. Which we should stop using that because the man that said that was somebody that actually believed it when he first said it, but now he's a hypocrite in the shell of his former self. But Paul, I don't see color, Triple Nose Levesque is that doofus. Why would you have Trick Williams, oh my God. Why would you have Dolomite? I'm Trick Willie in my lemon pepper steppers, and I'm gonna talk and jive because that's the only way a black man could seemingly talk in WWE unless he's shucking and jiving and doing unfunny step and fetch it humor, boss. Why would you show that clip? Why would you run that after he got fucking buried in the opening segment?
Because they don't care.
Go. Just fucking.
Alrighty, up next, we have our Tag Team Turmoil match. The Motor City Super Soakers versus Fraxium versus the Wyatt Six versus Damian Priest and R-Truth versus Los Garza.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Yeah, no, matter of fact, Warner, they might believe this. Warner, get to the result.
Shocking, R-Truth and Damian Priest defeated Los Garza, Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, and the Wyatt Six to win the Tag Team Turmoil match. They are now the #1 contenders for the tag team titles.
If Triple H had AAR Priest's dick any further down his throat, it'd be coming out of his anus.
Mm-hmm.
R-Truth is getting comfortable. R-Truth has been in phenomenal shape for a majority of his career. R-Truth is starting to get a little doughy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing I noticed tonight. Say that field one more time and say who won, Werner.
R-Truth and Damian Priest defeated Los Garza, Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, the Wyatt Six to win the Tag Team Turmoil match. So the entire tag team division.
And the whole time on commentary, Wade Barrett, after the victory, Wade Barrett was like, I don't understand how this happened. This is a tag team that just came together tonight. I don't even know what's going on.
It's so wacky it works.
They're telling you to your face, this is a nonsensical television product. They're telling you to your face. They're telling you to your face. Nothing we do is going to make sense. Now they're outright spitting in your face. Not that they weren't before, but now they're being blatant. Now they have commentary telling you this doesn't make sense, but you're going to like it anyway. It makes sense because we booked it.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Like, oh, God. But yet again, the Motor City Super Soakers came to WWE because they were worried about how they would be booked in AEW. Christ in heaven, Lord Jesus. And I can't say it can't, and we're not, I'm not going to say it can't get any lower than this.
No, because next week is a brand new challenge for him.
I almost said, and then I had to think about it. And you just said the word, like it's like they're taking it like a challenge of how terrible can we make this product before people just fucking quit, before we sell to Saudi.
Well, I mean, they have a new head writer for Raw. That's a woman.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And speaking of which, you know what? No, I appreciate you bringing that up. WWE loves, especially their fans, they love a good scapegoat. Oh, this is only bad because of this. This is only bad because of that. Well, this week SmackDown is the A show. This week Raw is the A show. Raw has always been the B show. SmackDown's always been the B show. Y'all can't pick a struggle. Y'all couldn't pick a lane if y'all got into a Ferrari and hit the highway.
That's true.
This week Raw's the A show. The next week Raw's the B show. Y'all always got an excuse for why this product is so fucking stinky. I do not get it. All
Both
of it's
are the
bad.
Z show right now.
Yes, all of it is bad. All of it's bad. All of it's bad. Raw, NXT, Smack, all of it's bad. All of it is terrible. All of it is god-awful, deplorable nonsense. Wish y'all would stop with that bullshit. It changes every week. Well, Raw's always been a show, so that's why it was better this week. Well, SmackDown's always been a show, that's why it was better. No, you stop. Stop moving the goalpost.
You can. How would that make you happy having Vince and Saudi together? That's not going to fix anything.
Gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
If that's even fucking possible.
Don't you remember the tail end of Vince when when everyone, Papa H is the savior. He'll save us from Vince's bad booking. Tickets will be, I doubt it. You are not going to see WWE in the United States.
I broke this down. Didn't I just break this down on the last review?
Yeah, we both did.
Tickets were going up before the TKO acquisition even happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like Warner said, it was slower, but it was already happening. Like, no offense. Are these the things y'all trick yourselves into believing in order to keep y'all fucking loyalty alive to WWE? Like, is that the thing? Like, just make up any random ass, outlandish, out of this world scenario to maintain your loyalty complex? Like Werner called it out.
Didn't you just say WWE hasn't been good since 2009?
You know? I'm not like, at this point, I'm not even sure the point that people that say stuff like that are making. Like, what is the point you're trying to make? Let's skip all the bullshit. Let's get to brass tacks. What is the point you're trying to make?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to get into a back and forth, and I'm not going to let Werner get into a back and forth. What's the point you're trying to make? Because it's not going to get, this product will never get better. Tickets will not become affordable out of nowhere. Storylines will not get better. The status quo of the WWE system and culture will remain intact. They will proceed as normal. How many times do they have to show you this? Continue. Let's keep going.
All righty. Randy Orton, Sami Zayn. Sammy's like, how do you be Randy Orton? I listen to the voices in my head. Maybe you should listen to the voices in your head.
Try it.
That's pretty much what this was. That is pretty much what it was.
Try it.
Orton leaves. Mr. Resounding Success shows up, told Zayn not to worry about it, as it's just the nature of the beast.
You talk about when he was talking to Cody Rhodes?
Oh, no,
we're not there yet. Okay, yeah, never mind. Go ahead. I had something for that. Just go. The faster, the better.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill.
I couldn't wait.
I respect you.
Hold on,
for
slow down. No, we slow jamming this. Don't just jump into this. We slow jamming this one. Hold on. You had all that momentum. You had all that buzz just for Jade Cargill to come out there and have to cut a I can't hurt Rhea Ripley's feelings promo. It was like they were fucking coming on to each other.
Yeah.
You want to know what this was? I'm going to tell y'all exactly what this was. This was Rhea Ripley proving Jade Cargill right. This was Rhea Ripley probably going to creative and going, if she goes out there and shoots on me, I'm going to have a problem. So you need to pull her in here and we need to rehearse what we're going to say to each other. This was so over-rehearsed. You could tell. Because everything they were saying just like this. You could hear the being careful in their voices, but you could hear it more in Jade Cargill's voice than you did in Rhea's. Rhea, you proved Jade right. I hope you know that. Because everybody saw through it. I saw it all up and down the timeline. Everybody saw through it. Rhea, you copped out. You marked out. I can't believe I'm about to give Charlotte Flair some praise. At least Charlotte Flair didn't mark out after Tiffany Stratton dropped that 0-3 divorce line.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, you marked out. You marked out. That is a worst promo of the year candidate. You marked out. You marked out. You made me want to see Jade win this match. You got your little feelings hurt, and then you went into your little white girl victim complex. And white girl victim complex is global. It's not just domestic. It's global. You went into your little white girl victim complex, and you made everybody who was involved sit down and take stuff out and say things you don't want said. And that's what we ended up getting. And when those reports probably inevitably come out, that's exactly what happened. Remember what I said right here, right now. Now we're going to give your take on it. No, we had to slow that down. Go ahead.
This was terrible. This was a terrible, terrible promo. My muscle's this, my muscle's that. Not even guys talk like that.
No. Not since the 80s.
No. And even then, it was sparse. I still think this is going to be a shoot match.
Rhea played
By the
politics,
way.
bro. No, Rhea played politics. This ain't gonna be that. Appreciate you, Steve Butler, for actually getting the memo and sending it through some financial lubricant. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not gonna be that, bro. The fix is in. The fix is in. You could tell, dude. The promo. Just look at go back and watch the promo.
I know
again.
the promo was it was there. She did her little smile. Rhea did her little smile, knowing she won because of the politics.
That was all I could think. Warren, I swear to God, that was all I could think when I watched this promo.
Mm-hmm.
This was like back when Cena was around. Full time, full Cena, full Fruity Pebbles, full jorts, full different colored t-shirts. Whenever somebody got the better of CM Punk in a promo one week, man, who had to come out and get pants that very next week?
That wrestler who defamed John Cena.
Oh, if you got one over on John Cena promo that very next week, you knew he was going to get to come out there and say whatever he wanted to say about you, and you just had to stand there and take it.
Yep. And eat a loss.
Yep. That's what this reminded me of. Lame, corny, and you just killed any buzz that you possibly had for this matchup. You killed it. One promo, you killed it. See, but now, because again, WWE likes to do the we're the smartest people in the room thing, now they're going to try to pivot. Now watch. Don't be surprised if after this, now they start doing some shoot style promos.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to see the criticism on social media and be like, oh, no, now we got to show them that we know better.
Yep.
So now we are going to have them shoot on each other. We are going to have them do a work shoot. Remember I said it. Jonathan Pine, I think that's a new comment to say, are you starting to lose respect for Rhea Ripley? It's lost, bro. It's lost.
Mm-hmm. It's gone.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
that shit was terrible.
Happens.
That shit was terrible. They had all that fucking buzz. You know what's sad? I wish AEW could get that level of buzz surrounding a motherfucking storyline. But you know why they won't get it? You know why they won't get it? Because all the media does is come guzzle WWE all fucking day. All people do on Twitter all day is come guzzle WWE.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing to get that level of attention was something that should have blown over because it involved a fucking hypocrite shell of himself man. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so when WWE now has a knee-jerk reaction to seeing all this criticism, and they go, well, now, guys, look, we're going to have you guys work some work shoot promos in there if that's okay. And Rhea's probably going to be like, nar, I'm not doing it, nar. This is why wrestlers do not want to go to AEW, because they know they would have to compete. I've said that, God damn. I've been saying that for years now.
Since day one.
You have to grab your spot. It's not going to be, ooh, look, you're the goth girl with tattoos, so we're going to push you. All them damn fair walkers bitching because the inspiration got jobbed out. Man, I'll slap you motherfuckers. Shut up. Shut up. Go.
Alrighty. Johnny Gargano still lying on a crate. Until Candice LeRae wanted Gargano to show the old Johnny wrestling fire, which got him up and they went to the ring.
You mean
we then got a VHS video from the Wyatt Six.
Stop. You mean to tell me real quick? This woman goes home with him, lays in bed with him every night, and couldn't think to give her husband some motivating words. I'm talking in kayfabe. That was it? That was all it took? This product is and just like the Trick Williams thing earlier, now we could get into this. And just like the Trick Williams thing earlier, you had the Wyatt Six practically get fucking embarrassed yet again and make them look like dumbasses yet again to have what happen? You were talking about it. I had to slow you down.
The VHS video, and Uncle Howdy told Solo Sikoa he would have no other choice but to run.
When just 4-5 weeks ago, it was, it doesn't matter. You need the lantern more than I do. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need that. We have each other. We're the Wyatts. And now it's, you don't know what you've done, and I must have it back. And where was this urgency when he first took it? If it was that important, you would have got it back when he first took it.
Apparently, it does. It's now discarded and no one cares. And creative about it.
Oh.
Alrighty, up next, we are now inside the ring with Johnny Gargano, who said he was one of the best professional wrestlers in the world. And he issued an open challenge right here, right now.
And of course, who came out?
Obafemi showed up and won with a sit-out powerbomb.
I'm going to tell y'all what this is. We are going to devalue Johnny Gargano as much as he can because he is clearly going to AEW. We are about to embarrass him and absolutely tank his value beneath even where it already was before.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also, we don't know what the fuck to do with Obafemi. So we're just going to have him randomly pop up on both shows and defeat people he has no business, quote unquote, being in the ring with. Because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're booking on a week-to-week basis. We're flying by the seat of our pants.
How about this for kayfabe? Where was Rusev? Why didn't Rusev show up? To try to distract him.
Dude, because they can't keep up with what they're doing from minute to fucking minute. They don't know what they're doing. His steam is gone. See,
yeah, his steam is gone.
He don't got nothing. They don't have anything. They don't have anything for anyone except the chosen ones. How many times do we have to fucking say that?
It's fucking ridiculous. Then get everyone else out of WWE. Only keep your chosen ones and have a show once a month. Because that's as many wrestlers as you're going to have.
No, because then that mean other promotions would have them. Are you silly?
Oh, God forbid.
Let's close this out, bro.
Jade Cargill is going to go up against Mia Yim next week. Danhausen is going to be mentored by The Miz.
No, give your take on that, Werner. No, give your take. You want to go go ahead, give your take on that.
So fucking stupid. Get him off of television. He should be, you know where he should be? He should be on NXT. That's where every AEW person goes for the most part. Send him to NXT.
No, he should be a curtain jerker on the fucking indies.
That too. But no, Dwayne loved him. So we got to get him because Dwayne loved him.
No, they said CM Punk was the one that spearheaded him coming there.
Oh. Whoa. So CM Punk got a friend into WWE. Cody's gotten a handful of friends into WWE. Wouldn't that make it, I don't know, kind of like All Friends Wrestling?
Oh, wow, would you look at that?
Huh.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I think, no. I said this last year. It's funny how all those narratives that people were saying about AEW, you can now say them about WWE. Oh, they just hire WWE rejects. They just hire older wrestlers. They don't, it's All Friends Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at who that applies to. Now look at who that applies to. Wow. I can see drones now after this stream is over. It's not the same. You motherfuckers were saying Danhausen was a better signing than David Finlay. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Nobody want to hear y'all takes on nothing. Y'all never contribute anything good to wrestling conversations. 99% of wrestling fans wish y'all would fuck off. Y'all WWE fans don't know shit. Go.
All righty, kids. We're at the main event. Thank God.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes wins.
LOL. Because they have to have something to believe in, Werner. He had to refinish his story, even though we explained the entire show as to why him even being in this match doesn't make sense.
With how many different people? How many different people brought this up during the show?
Why is Jacob Fatu helping Cody? Can anybody answer that? Didn't they just have this blood feud level brawl at Saturday night's main event? Why did Jacob Fatu help Cody? Bueller? Anybody?
I don't have an answer. I really don't.
Y'all, we had 2 ref bumps in this match.
Which was way too many.
Oh. And I always say when WWE is trying to force a reaction out of their audience for a main event, they overbook it to hell. Boy, when I tell y'all, they prove me so right. And y'all ain't gonna believe this. We got a recap of the match right after the match was over.
Yep.
Why would Jacob Fatu help Cody?
I don't know. Like, this makes no sense to me. After you had that blood feud, like, all's forgiven after the one blood feud match they had, I doubt it.
I'm gonna say it again. Werner, they spent the entire show explaining how the main event made no sense to even be happening.
Mm-hmm.
So now how in the fuck are they gonna get to Drew McIntyre versus Cody versus Jacob Fatu versus Randy Orton? How are they going Werner, how are they gonna get to that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take the words out of Werner's mouth real quick, y'all. And I'll let him elaborate on this point and what I'm sure he means by it. Get rid of the Rumble and get rid of Chamber.
Yeah. There's no point. There is 0 point now to the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber match. After all of this right now.
Just get rid of it. Now, if somebody in here said, now this is something Vince wouldn't have allowed to happen, now that I would have agreed with.
Yeah, that I totally would agree with.
That I would have agreed with. But making it seem like, oh, something's going to get better. No. But Vince wouldn't have done this, though. I'm going to tell you that. Vince probably wouldn't have done this, though. What does Cody bring to the product for him to even get to this point?
He doesn't bring anything. He just keeps away from AEW.
And he's that blonde-haired white meat baby face that WWE fucking loves. He's bought into the propaganda. He's bought into the system. He's bought into his own gimmick and fucking ego. And WWE loves that type of shit. Get rid of Rumble. Get rid of Chamber. You have now made them null and void. You have now told your audience the Rumble and Chamber doesn't even matter. You know why? Because we could just book a person to face the world champion and they could just lose it on a random SmackDown.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make your product unpredictable. It makes it nonsensical.
And sad.
And desperate. The word that I said was going to be the word for WWE in 2026 back in November of 2025. And Werner, where are we right now?
Oh, God.
We're at Desperation Con 1.
Mm-hmm. And it'll probably be up to 4 by the time they get to Mania.
Oh, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it. Negative 10. No moment.
Negative 10, no moment.
Clear the air. Fuck WWE.
I'm going to suspend that one for tonight. If I could just ask for everyone's prayers for Three Rivers, Michigan. They had an EF3 today. Maybe even bigger. Don't know all of it yet, but state's hurting with that today.
Word up. Real quick, I'm going to read that comment only because I've been saying that since fucking January. Matthew said, I don't believe they have Mania book. No, they don't.
No.
Why do you think they feeding all these stories to the media? Like, yeah, we got all this planned and these women's matches, this many women's matches. They're doing that to try to distract you from the fact that they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Real quick, I forgot. I just remembered this. So WWE is showing the first hour of WrestleMania on ESPN, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a couple weeks. So if I'm in Vegas and I go to a bar and it's on, are they going to get in trouble?
Yes.
That's stupid.
Dude, they're going to have like 400 snitches out there, bro.
That's terrible if they're going to be doing that. I would sue at that point.
They're going to have like I told you, they're going to have a street team, dude. They're going to have like 300 people scouring Las Vegas to make sure people aren't watching it. And if I see it and I know about, I'm telling y'all know I'm going to report it. Because if they come to where I'm at with that bullshit, oh, it's going to get spooky. All right, y'all. Let's get the fuck up out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes. It is your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Being a football worldwide, the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.